Good morning. It's a pleasure to be moderating the first fireside chat of the day on building trust in digital identity. Having worked for over 25 years in financial services, digital and tech across US, Europe, and now Asia, it's truly impressive to see the pace, scale, and leadership in fintech in the kingdom. It's really impressive. And I've really enjoyed every moment of it. Please join me in welcoming His Excellency Engineer Naji Al-Tamimi, CEO of the Insurance Authority. Your Excellency, thank you for being here with us today to share your unique perspective on this topic from the vantage point of someone who has shaped and grown a critical part of the financial services industry within the kingdom and across the region. To begin and set the stage, can you share your perspective on why digital identity has become such a crucial issue in today's financial ecosystem?
Yes. Thank you very much, Fikram, for making the efforts to come down and participate in this event. And we are very much happy to be part of these discussions. Now, this topic is very important to the financial industry. It is absolutely important to the insurance sector as well, because now we are moving to the digitalization. And the digital identity must be there, as a tool to help and to move, doing the transactions, building the right environment in the space. So if we go back to the definition of digital identity, it is basically a collection of, or electrical collection of information, and those information, they are basically digital verified information. It could include IDs, mobile number, email address, date of birth, and those combined information. They are basic requirements to do your authentication with the financial sector. So, and that's where it makes the customer journey easy. It makes the proper digital identification in this space. Now, if you look into the past, it's been face-to-face authentication, but that does not exist anymore now, or this actually digital world. So we could not ask the people to come and see whether they are what they are saying they are or not. So the only way is actually to use those very advanced technologies to prove really who they are, and that is how things have been moved.
Thank you. I guess today all of us, our digital identity is almost as important as our physical identity. Whether we are on social media, whether we are transacting with the bank, and with this great authority also comes great responsibility. Would love to get your take on open standards, and I know, and congratulations on the sandbox, the legislative sandbox. Would love to get your thoughts on open standards, on the sandbox, and how you balance between innovation and regulation.
It is always, we need, as a regulator, we need to have, this balance. So we cannot be traditional regulator or like rigid, regulator where we stick, what's been regulated. That doesn't help a lot, with the innovation. So always, the innovation comes with more relaxed regulation. But at the same time, we need also to be strict. We need, to make sure, that nobody could abuse, the systems. So it is always, challenging to balance both, those. But we see, the market where, they are very liberal in the regulation. They have more innovation. when we see, I mean, markets where they're very strict in the regulation, they are behind when it comes, I mean, to the innovation. So it is always, I mean, we need to be in the middle. So we don't need, I mean, to go extreme in being rigid, I mean, regulator, rather than, I mean, being also too much flexible in the regulatory, I mean, framework, and then, I mean, we lose, I mean, the trust in actually the industry, or I mean, the sector. So to us, is we're trying, I mean, to balance this. But we are here, I mean, today, and we are proud, I mean, to announce, it's been announced actually 2 days back, that the insurance authority allow or regulating the sandbox. That is basically where, I mean, we have any initiative or a solution, I mean, come to us, and it's been not regulated, so it should go, I mean, to the sandbox for a certain period of time, and once it's been tested and proved as successful, I mean, then, I mean, we can adopt, I mean, the regulation to fit, I mean, with those solutions. But always, I mean, and we will keep, I mean, open, because part of our future is actually the innovation, and digitalization is the only properly tools to let us move, I mean, to the future and reach, or I hit, I mean, the expectations. So in this country, we have Vision 2030 strategy, and it is basically very much emphasizing in the technology and the digital infrastructure and the innovation. So to really, I mean, to move forward, we need, I mean, to be absolutely strong in this space. It is the other, I mean, things which we did, I mean, yesterday is also we had, I mean, very successful, I guess, hackathon. I mean, we've been very proud of having a crowd of brilliant and really smart, I mean, solutions and smart talents. I mean, they came, I mean, with those applications or solutions, and where, I mean, we do, I mean, the kind of hackathon, and we believe, I mean, that's something, I mean, will help us, I mean, to really, I mean, bring, I mean, solutions, I mean, to the market and serve our like customers, or we can call them, I mean, like policyholders or anybody in this country.
Absolutely, and I guess with the hackathon, I was able to see some great automation initiatives there, and key to penetrating the insurance sector is the customer experience. Obviously, digital identity is key to improving that in terms of onboarding, in terms of KYC, and the customer experience. I wonder, you know, as we think about this wider, how do you think about collaboration on global standards, you know, when it comes to digital identity, when it comes to the financial sector?
It is always, I mean, probably in the financial sector, like, I mean, the global standard is kind of challenge. The only place, I mean, where we've been very successful, like the telecommunication, communication, they've been very much, I mean, to standardize, I mean, the things. We are in the finance a little bit behind, but I mean, the telecommunication, they are very successful. So you can use your machine wherever you go. I mean, the system read with the other system. So to us, I mean, I guess, I mean, it will take time, and mainly it is basically the issue is about, I mean, the privacy, the cross-border data, and those, I mean, to almost every country is something very important to them, and they want, I mean, to keep those, I mean, within. Locally, what we had been having a lot of really, I mean, kind of successful stories, I mean, where we have, I mean, standards, I mean, where the insurance company, they work with the certain standards, and Najm, which is, actually Najm is a company owned by the sector, so it's been owned by insurance companies. And they have, I mean, this kind of open, we cannot limited open insurance, where, I mean, they share, I mean, certain data within, I mean, the sector. That is, it's basically make things easy, make the customer journey easy, and also it is really do the proper digital identification, for the applicant. That is which is make it, very easy. Now you can buy your insurance, motor insurance policy within a couple of clicks. Because what happens is, with your authentication as citizens, Saudi or residents, it has been very much, standardized and very much secure and reliable sources to tell, that you are who is. And then, those, information will be extracted and gathered by those hubs and will be shared to the insurance company. They can quote, you can decide on the insurance you buy, and then you can pay and get your policy immediately. So this kind of automation and standards protocol is very much, helpful, to the market. And you could not imagine now going back. If you see, if I want, to get my insurance, motor insurance policy, I could not imagine to go back, to the old, to the history where I need to go, to the insurance company. I need to apply, fill proposal forms, and go, manually, to get my own policy. Now, you can do it within very simple applications, very simple platforms, and you can get all, the things, within probably like two minutes. That is happening, on other, products, and we want, to encourage more and more. That is, that is also will help to control the cost of insurance. The insurance is always about the affordability and profitability. Now, if we have more of technology within and putting, more, solution within, it will help, having, better pricing, and it will be more affordable, to the buyers. The technology is absolutely crucial in this, and digital identity is something absolute in this equation.
I guess digital identity is also very closely tied to data on individuals, and that data insights and drives insurance premiums, allows you to segment customers better, to make it more affordable. So is the hope that the sandbox will also provide some of those capabilities in the future in terms of understanding data and how the application of data can be used for making the process much simpler?
It is indeed. Always, the sandbox will help, to fix any weaknesses within the ecosystem. And when it comes, to the data, we are very happy, that the players, share and get, the proper data to do, the business and make, things easy. The challenge, to us as a regulator, always, with the data, is we need, to be sometimes strict in this. The reason is we don't want, the certain players, to use those data against, the buyers or, the applicants. So we don't want, to see any discrimination. We don't want to see any unfair practice. So that is, to us, is something we need. We are really, closely monitoring, this, and the data is there, but we will not be allowing, anybody, to use it against our community. So the fairness is there. Discrimination should not be at all, part of the deals. But the data would help, getting, proper assessment, and proper underwriting, and proper, deals. That is not a problem, and bringing more solutions. So always, the challenge, to us is really how to use the data, and we are going, to monitor very much, this, and we will be continuing strict on how to use the data. And now, Carmen, now it is the AI is coming, and that is also could be something, very challenging if the AI being used against, the insurance customers.
Which leads to an interesting topic, actually. As we look to the future with the pace of AI development, what role do you see AI playing in insurance, in digital identities? I guess there have been a lot of developments in terms of biometric, in terms of AI being used to ensure that the person that's being whose digital identity is being verified is actually that person through liveness tests. How do you see this role? How are you thinking about AI in the future?
It is opportunity and challenge in a way. That is opportunity. It will enhance like the fraud detection. It will enhance also the biometrics, and it could be move to the what they call it behavioral biometrics. But of course, it will be a challenge in a way. But to us, we need to be very close. How to use those technologies, and we will allow the space. To encourage the technology. But as I've been telling, we need to monitor this. It will help us a lot in the claim and kind of quick settlements. And it will be, of course, those tools will be very important in the underwriting and risk management process. It will be very much helpful in like claim settlement and instant claim settlement. That is, of course, the positive side of those technologies. But of course, we don't want, those, to abuse or, interrupt, certain things which goes, to the privacy and fairness.
I agree. AI is a double-edged sword. It obviously offers all of the benefits of automation, as you said, and the ability to onboard and improve user experience, but it also comes with us needing to be much more vigilant in terms of how we use it, how data is governed, and all of the aspects around it. I think as we wrap up, would love to hear from you how, what your final thoughts are in terms of digital identity and what you would like to see in the next few years.
Oh yes, it is. To me, probably to us in the authority, it is the trust. So we need to make sure. The tools which we are being using is really trustworthy, and the trusty. Now, if you go, to use, those application and the system within the sector, it must be trusted. The digital identity is very much verified and trusted because all of our industry, it is not just the insurance, probably the financial industry in the whole, is really about the trust. So you need to have proper tools to make sure always the trust is there. And we are lucky actually in this country. We have, probably you heard about the National Information Center. That is where they have very unique and very successful program. They call it National Identity Verification Program. It is very successful, and part of it is what we call NAFAD. So NAFAD is actually a platform where it makes sure anybody who do like transaction with the government, would deal with the government or whatever, or service, they need to go through this channel. And it is very much reliable, very secure, and very advanced. So that is being used by Saudi citizens and residents in this country. And we are very much proud of this NAFAD system. It is available. It is really, helping, the community. Now we are in Saudi is very much, connected population. Most of our people, they are using their machines, to do, things, within, like things, related to the governments, and they are adopted, this technology. And those, digital identity verification system are very strong, very reliable, and it is very much, helping, everybody in this country. And part of those actually sector where, we are in is the insurance, and we are very happy, to continue participating in this. And it is, I mean, to us, is about the trust, and we want to continue pushing, I mean, for this. And we will not tolerate any lacks where, I mean, the people, they see us, we are not really trustful.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I guess for sharing your insights, the key takeaways for me definitely were that digital identity is key to the user experience, to automating. We have to look to the future with AI and adopt it, but also be careful. And finally, you know, trust is a key part of making digital identities work. It's really amazing, again, congratulations, to see the kingdom leapfrogging in the space and in fintech and the use of adoption of technology to make the lives of citizens easier. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you again. Thank you very much. Thank you.